it might come to you as you not wanting me as a friend or you thinking we are not friends. It's because I don't want you as a friend. So yeah, badwin babu say nipa baako nyi nkonkonsa. And you bought that? That is up to you. I don't know if I should say this. We never had issues that puto puto yakun because the internet never forgets. If you don't like me, you are the problem. You know, getting time for the Taliban energy. Got my mind on my money. Make you dance like broccoli. Steady clean like broccoli. Steady on my grind, oh yeah, what they want, telling me. Cooking on my fantasy. Hi guys, good morning. So it's currently 11:34 a.m. Yes, I went to shoot a content today. That's why I have makeup. So when I got back, I've just been on my phone shooting TikTok content and I'm still not sleepy. So I decided to come on here and rant. Okay, nothing much. I just want to share some life experiences with you guys. I am the type of person that don't really talk about things that has gone on in my life. Um, relationship, friendship, it has been shitty. But I'm not the type of person that's come and talk about these things. Even if somebody's trying to lie so hard, you not have me come out and talk about it because the internet never forgets. And I've always had it in mind that I know where I'm going. And so coming to rant online, see certain things online, the internet will always pull those kind of videos back. And you might not know what it was for you. So do you get it? So welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Naya, and if you're old here, you know I am stuck on you. So please don't forget to like and subscribe. I know you're gonna love this story time. It's just a story time about friendship, yeah? Something that's carried me through my whole life till today. And so it might come to you as you not wanting me as a friend or you thinking we are not friends. It's because I don't want you as a friend. Because trust me, I am somebody that I am loved everywhere I go. I am free spirited. You cannot have me in a room and hate me when I am stepping out of that room. No. So if friendship don't go on, it's because I am rather holding back. I know who I am. Anyways, that's just by the way. So let me tell you guys a story. First of all, I am that type of person, yeah, that if I go, I don't know how to put it, but let's say I go to the university and you are the first person that I meet as a friend, you'll be that friend till I am done. Even in this house that I am staying, the first person that I came to meet here is the only person that I have a number. Sama metie. Mempe the ekoso abrabo, mempe the ekoso. I don't want to know. So I am like that. So in JHS, yes, primary JHS, I had 5 friends. It was just us. 2 were related, and the other 3 plus me we were 5 friends, but 2 were related, yeah? And I am a giver. If I have, trust me, I'll give you. And back in JHS, I don't know if I should say this. I want to give a name I don't want to mention anybody's name here. But so I'll be giving random names so that you guys will know who I'm talking about and who I'm referring whatever to. Okay. So let's get right into it. I know we are into it, but let's get right into it. So we're friends, we're good, we'll go home together. And you know that thing where back in GHS, you know you are supposed to buy this particular thing when it's closing time. So you all save money and make sure that you have money by closing time so that you'll be able to buy it. So there was this 2 things that we always do every closing time. That was going to buy Sobolo and then also playing Kase. I don't know what it's called, but I have a video. I'll put it somewhere, or maybe I'll find a picture and put it somewhere. So we played that. So we leave or we keep money for these 2 things every day from Monday to Friday. That was our life. And so even if someone is staying behind to work on something, or maybe is being punished to do something, we will still wait and make sure the five of us are going together. You get it? Not that we weren't friends with other people, but when you see this person, you see me. When you see that person, you see me. That's what I mean. Yeah, but I am very cool, and I was very cool with other friends and everything, that we never had any bad blood. But then these were my kind of people. Do you get it? Yeah. So we're good, and my mom sells thrifts. Me mommy travels and net. So me outfitting my dear machine na my mom Ochana the FN or the idea or the amount. So I had a lot of things, beautiful, beautiful things. And sometimes she'll give me some of the things, and then I'll tell her, oh, Rebecca, come in, then I'll just take it. But I'm just taking it because Madame Fubia Junior things I want to go and give it to the person. Not because me pani ni at you, but it's because I am like that. Mommy will be up her check. And see, sometimes I'll even be back from school, and then my mom had gone through my things and then taking some out. What they call here, me they are coach a go and share me people from me. So it has always been like that. And say, oh, mommy, I didn't F. I do the F. I know it will not fit me, but I wouldn't want to give it to her, so I'll keep it. I did China me go school, then I'll go and give it to those friends no on movie. So I was giving my friends clothes and other things like Sana, I'm say even my friends that I have in church. And also we're a group of 6 or 5, and also so I was doing it. If this is not too long, I might add another one, or maybe if this is too long enough, I'll just leave this one. Please forgive me. I am just talking just so you guys will understand. So forgive me. Forgive me. I didn't want to do this because anytime I remember, I think yesterday I was talking to Mabel about it. And I don't know when I'm posting this, but when I was talking to her, I don't know if she realized I was crying. Because it's something that anytime I make idea, I miss soon. And then if people are thinking that I'm holding back, my friends would be like, the only person that I know that knows a lot about me is Ohima. Because I think when I first met her, I don't want to go there, but when I first met her, I felt it within me that like I want her as a friend. So it wasn't hard for us. And see, I opened up. I was very vulnerable with her. I opened up. So sometimes maybe I'll be like, you don't open up. You don't really talk about your relationship and other things. So telling her some few things, she's like, wow, my life is like a movie. And see, oh yeah, dear, I'm a woman, I'm a show. I've seen it all. Then I'll bet you. Anyway, so let's just put that aside. First of all, this is what happened. So my auntie used to sell provisions, yeah, and then where she was a bit closer to where my mom's shop was because my mom was selling dresses. So it's like some few minutes walk from my mom's shop to her own. And so sometimes when I'm not going to class, I go to sit there to sell for her. So she was moving from that shop to another shop, but then not in the same area. So edu saa na nneɛma bi wɔ hɔnom a ɔbɛpaake deɛ date n'abɛn no, she would just give it to me so that yɛde bɛkɔ fie ne adeɛ. So we had a lot of Milo, milk, and other things. And then me when my sister came from Holland, ɔba na ɔyɛ gari a ɔmfa nsuo nyɛ gari, ɔmfa nsuo nyɛ soakings. Or the milk kɛseɛ no, ɛno na ɛyɛ ne nsuo na ɔde ayɛ. So it became something that I also learned. And so when my auntie was leaving, she gave a lot of milk, Milo, and other things. So this is what I did. I took some to school, and then I decided that Medegarini in Katebeko, there was this woman, right? Yefienia got an eda inimu, like Unansiba Winima got an the next side note, there is this woman that sells granules, sugar. In San Paulo, sorry, I was no, sorry, because your friend and say, no, sorry that. So I'll buy from her and I'll put it in my bag because I want to share it with my friends. And see a car break time. Now my friend or not ye be me the check. I take bowls and everything with me. Now my mix, now me the milk no na yini na yat na wona yedi. I don't know where this bitterness started coming from. I don't know what we never had issues that puto yakun. In friendship, sometimes people tell me now so say they what can be an independent. That's the only thing that we're a bit more reactive. But aside that, we will just say our mind and we are moving on. So there was nothing really that today, Ubisami say, what did you really do to these people? I would not be able to tell you. You get it? But the things they did, me say, that was when I knew there was God. Sometimes I tell people that it's not that I'm perfect, but I've seen what God can do with words. So the next day when I go to school, someone had gone to write on the blackboard, you've gone to store provisions, you've gone to Debe, and then you come to share with your friends, blah, blah, blah. I was wondering who would do that. It's like I've forgotten the exact thing. But the person was being sarcastic about whatever, not all come once. And I quite said, me hitting it straight, but then I'm telling you something concerning whatever you brought to school. Na Korea. I mean, in my area. Like, me go yawing. Where am I going to steal these things? My mom, let's say my phone will feel cry. It's not stealing. She gets it. So it was kind of some kind of, and I am an overthinker. I will overthink it, science. It's a class now me hungry and I don't like it when I'm in a class and then I'm not talking to somebody. Me hungry because I feel like the person is looking at me, saying me, yeah, mistake, I'll best say, and I be to me, I'll best say, you know. But yes, the whole thing, all this while there was this madam in school that really liked me, you know, me obi a minimum grodi, minimum penny for Nancy because me no me name penny and I'm not that maybe I'm no mudi ago, but you'll be there when you need to me maybe some questions. So Emma, I may be yeah, maybe nini ye wo me kwa misa. You know, I grew up early. Not that maybe I knew like age, but in terms of my way of thinking, any understanding, maybe in terms because I like to ask questions and I would love to know what's going on in Obia or Dimenimbe, you know, to just know about life. So they like me. Most of and yes, some teachers on which they be more time be more. But you know definitely a teacher will have a favorite and also will probably like somebody more. And then sometimes a teacher will like someone more, and then you wish that teacher likes you because she's pretty, and you wish say Uncle Ope wasn't. But one thing people don't know is that if a teacher likes you, eh, ɛba sɛ yɛyɛ laahye a ɔbo kɛseɛ koraa kyɛn mo maka. So me, the worst thing that people I don't know if they didn't realize was say madam kro yi bu kro ye ba se akasa na me din wo ma o je 6 na obebo me 10. Sometimes it seems so ade me oba. You know, so I was hating it in there. But she was actually helping me. Me never be brain now boy me. Like but not I say or showing yeah just for you to learn. But people out there were jealous to the extent that they did this to me. Now in that school, I and then my other friend, let's call him Kwame. Okay. Both of us in my class, Yemi and Penny, madam, the number in the school. And I am the only person that have visited her at home because if you all know my pon, I mean, never call market, yeah, Kodija. So the parents knew me, the mom knew me, and everything. Inti, if you all cry now or no, into me, I'm meeting me, Kodija and a coffee. If you all cry weekend, if I am home, I can go to her house. It was like that. She became like my big sister. Meanwhile, she was my mother. And both of us when I know you want a number. And see, if you do, baby, somebody started threatening the like young friend on let's call Madame Susan. Let's call Madame Susan. So someone started threatening Susan. And the person will send a message, okay, and insult her, and then we are not the media say Jennifer Asiedu. This thing nobody in the class knew, even till now. That is why I always tell you that Ubetimia stabbed me because we've said something together, and you go back and tell that person that this is what I said. Ubebusan, I mean, can't you that say this is what the person said? You know why? So you're badgering babu say nipa ba kunjin konkonsa. It takes two people to talk about something. It's nipa ni kwa ba catch or say ni na nipa sumesi aka. What dream when we said then na also kan ma nipa ne kansa. So it's not then I'm be okra cancel unyame. No, unyame. And to or sending not threatening no did not tema no the media shall say. Or threatening and not the media shall say, but to me the dinner term says a lot of things. And I went to a Catholic school. So we had a Roman father. And He also liked me because now Nadam for pan this Susan Naya kind of asem no. And see, Susan no definitely will or betray or yet or mark a cry you mark with her so that obey and tena mu na mako unfew. So every time no, we are na Roman fathers they live in the school. Like as in most of them mention like fear any was school anymore. So sometimes he will come walk around the school and everything. So who said me to what? So he also got to know me and he liked me. And see, it kept going on. Now she started losing trust in me and feeling like I am the one doing it. Mean to me, Yimano. And I don't know where it's coming from. And I never thought it was these friends around me that was doing it. Because out of what or why would they do it? So they weren't even in mind someone on BMSA. Girl, you bet me a friend, madam, lady dinner time, no, I can't sell phone, we are not the media shall say. If you want no man, like, like you can't so be do be at them to say certain things, and then sometimes the things that they will say, it is I am and you say never be one no muti never be who you know that this person have some idea about you. And say you'll be a power nimo. Because there are certain things that they will say that I will let you know how they got to know that. So nipa ni ni mesanka on can't deal with. And probably I might know because mene na nenam. It's unim. It's a nipa ni boss are they will see there. Then you are the one. How are you saying you are not the one? Only nipa su me sipe kwa me pen a woman number. So if it's not you, Kwame too no yen funny didn't shall say, and I don't think Kwame will be the one to do it in say sister. Many bedtime me will school more. If I wake up from bed, na sadie china me go school na me yem me. Because me name say it's another day of insult, of me being called to the staff room for me to answer debe inti na oye we. Ebu I'm to school there, and then the sending message. And I'm like, if I'm here and the person is sending message, how is it me? But you know that thing where obi to me biodia ma obi time wo. Ebe kata ni nikwa ma ni nwini mpo say but nipa no wa and I'm receiving this message at this time. How is she doing it? That is how bad people can make people not trust you. It was that bad. She wasn't even thinking. She wasn't even seeing me at like that girl that she liked. I feel that attitude that bim. Hey, me sorry no pa. Me say if nobody was talking to me in that school, I wouldn't wish that she should be the one. I really got to like her. You can say obi obi asem to the extent that I think say Ben my crying jam me cry my name me as I said na me pen asem. When I like you and I love you, like it is so bad that I don't want you away from me. I don't want you to give me attitude. It was crazy. It was crazy. The attitude was crazy. Ibo no pa oba. First oba no pa. Me shia no na ma je ne bag am de akoto staff room. They say oba na me konje on fa ma then odi be mo bi. Me say school ni me ni ye be di me ni. When I tell you I've gone through bullying, yeah, it's not even about this. But if I should sit down and tell you, say, I've gone through bullying and a lot of things, nini maybe never have me and do. And nini maybe never have me and do. My JHS mates and some of them will tell you. Even my seniors, some of them will tell you. Anyways, so now she started giving attitude and everything. The panic was so yes, sir. So I went to tell my mom that saying I will be the year, Madam Susan, and it's becoming so bad. I'm not all time. Many in was school anymore, and I'm about to grad like Naya baby, the say graduate. I'm about to complete school. Yeah, but you'll be see. This whole thing is messing with my mind. I am tired. We need a background or yes, sir. You know, so my mom took the number because I'm my more Madam Susan number no friend. I said if I call yes and find a number sending me. Now my friend. Immediately my mom called. Car never bow. Oh yeah, kwasia pa like you know that thing. So my mom started insulting and say, "Dear oh yeah no, nyankopon kwa ne betu aka car be bow blah blah blah. Ohana ni panic car it's not a friend and not on fabi." So the next day, now you betrayal mock. It was RME, I remember so well. And when it comes to RME and English, yeah chronkra there and then my comprehension and my composition there and I will write and then I didn't create no cry there the metro there. So it was something that I never feel. So that's hot afternoon na yɛtwa mock. It was having me. Metewa, ye be spaces more. Metewa, me edging, me pen, see me paper so. And then they came to call me that Madam Susan is calling you. When I went, it was a whole lot of staff members with Roman father no. I said, this is a message that we received. The Nippon said the same. I don't remember the that particular one, but it was so bad that they all had to come together and ask me, say, I don't know, yes, sir. Why now didn't the number man or yes, sir? Now, they know why you. Did she do bad loving you or calling you neighbor? Me see me jina na me bu ni na me su. I don't know. Me to me, yes, why would I do that? Why would I do that? And you know what? Growing up, na me wo neighbors be. They be a ye could dear grow ye beba no. My mom will beat me because ye could dear grow ye beba na adiasa. So you remember we had this thing that they said when you pick 3 stones, so we all sometimes do that. It works, but we don't know if it was true. So one night, you share any aye late to do Charlie. Where they acquired, there is no way my mom will not beat me. Me major bron. Me can't say we could see ourselves so. So when we were on the Naya park, I this way, like I say, Saito school, like government school, park, show that a new. So sometimes we just go and sit there, chat, and they just come home. So mostly people come on the park to pray. Until you share this challenge, you coffee in them, yeah, yeah, nti yɛnka sɛ yɛkɔ asɔre na ɛne yɛnka nkyɛn ma ho sɛ yɛkɔ asɔre. My mom love church ne ade me papa nso dwe ɛne obi a Nyankopɔn ɛnyɔnko paa nti then let's use that. But yɛntumi kɔka ne sa kɛkɛ wɛ yɛnkɔ try asɔre ne yɛde yɛnkɔ gyina mu kɛkɛ. So we just went to be with them and then we prayed with them. Nti ewie na sɔfo no bisa sɛ ɔmo din de sɛn ne ade and then we told him and then we all like we went home together kɔgyae. In soften could giant and catch a man, oh, you're sorry, soften crying, so bet you or the year Buffy. The pastor spoke to me, and then now I make a pastor no a church. Do you get it? So that's how come I also gave my mom a pastor. So when that thing happened to me, near friend me call staff room on may sign me chia pano. Me better me panic, I mean to me in church again. I feel that paper. It's a honor me to see film. And I remember at that time, yes, I'm preaching, we softly preaching. And then he was like, sometimes what mean Yankopon kwa pam. That not meaning my dear friend pam. Like in a way of us in sowing a seed. I say, oh, commanding him to do something if he's truly God now serving her. Intimina means a me. So one money per crow, yes, no, NPR. They be a in a son could park so a monk of a bompire. Mean ye be. And I guess all work was sour now the back so I'll not do it again. If the person is within, by the time I may fear say I be we be coffee, you know. Next day I should know who is behind this. Before that, almost friend me we maybe friend Kwame no catch and say, have you given Madam Susan number to anyone? Because this is what is going on. And he told me, oh no, yeah, be now I should calm down. They will surely see the person, so they won't worry. Maybe confide in him to know and or teacher me and idea me kota me banechi. But me soon ye e can answer no say me the san konya ni bim. Aso ne ba me go bim. Because if things are going like this and you are there and you can't do anything, then why am I serving God? Me nyini I don't even need anything from you. Me to me fees, me papa to me fees. Me nje show ho. Nti unya ma me a obi answer ne baby. It was like that. It was like that. The culture said there is God. This was when my faith started building and said, "Make us me could be moi. There's no way I'll lose hope in God." So when we're done, yeah, I told you, yeah, Pombi, I got to so bolobo, any, you could bought this game, now me kind. So we're all working together. If Yanko, Yaka, Obika say, Yanko will meet me and my people Like obi bet me if you say what's ho na ye can want them, but you are there, but they don't know you are there. And it happened to me. I was working with them, and the two that are related, ebusa kwame no, say, omo busa wo she. I was with them. And a kwame ne say, omo busa me she. Ono na obusa me. And I'm catching the same name she. I was working with them. Hey, me boo many na misu. The same people. I just say obi anche me chocolate. Me de beto me dem be ko school me ne me nam fo baby. I just obi anche me sika me dem be ko ha me ko na go adam omo anje om sika no. Me meja ne de akoto. That me meja dodo no or probably I have a lot of money on me, you know. Me tomo obi you know. So why would they do this? Why? Me nyo mo shi o. When we got to find out, me nyo mo shi. So not these two na related no. No more papa teacher was school anymore. So definitely papa never want Madam Susan number. You get where this thing is coming from. So they pick the number from their dad. And on the man, girl be na or in the work class away jai school no. Into no not fee and no sending messages no. And that girl never liked Madam Susan because now or you'll be not unpaid this and if you so born into you know when teachers see you like that oh yeah disrespectful that they will always be on you. So she was always on her. It's not the when she in the whole time or the family now they are getting to her. And not feel no was sending them message no did nothing. We are not the media shall say. You see, I got the police station in Abem because it was bad. It was bad. To me, no one nam no more can seminar. And I say, hey, Yami wo me do fee. The next day, I woke up so happily and I came to school. Metwana, Madam ne friend me kai pan or training say. And on my midday in Saturn and say, you know I like you so much. And I would love for you to tell me the truth. Then I made the all of these things no all catch me. Because there was this particular one that the person said that made her cry. So if I tell you it was that bad, it was bad. So I told her, that's the only statement I need. Even when we call someone to talk about it, the person will not even try to deny it. Because already no be pay nipa ne se bra be ka no kra no. Nti me na say for Kwame Nebusan. And I say, no, the other na me friend. I'm say just call him. Nti ni na was staff room. Now, staff room no, me catch say me mark French teacher works, me mark math teacher works. Like they liked me. What Obana me no staff room near Kasasria. You will not think say I was the one that they just lashed in class. I had beautiful. My camera went off. I don't know where to start. So yes, Ofra Kwame and Obusano. So when he came, and Obusano said, this and this is what is happening. What do you know about it? And immediately he said, Busa Kofiniama. And we called them and they came to say that let's call the other girl that was home, Nana or yes, and Mercy. And also Mercy was the one that was doing that from the house. More reason then. In only reason. Bibia ni womo kind. They never said anything. Oma can bibia. But you could see that girl because of ABR, the madam ni bibi. And you say why you bibi say ABR, why you bibi or your madam obetini atian, obetini abo, obo obi na me kra na wa bo me awie no or be free was small we kete. Sometimes people don't get it that say madam bi pe wasema. Sometimes they call edit ya wo no. In say madam oh pe obi asem na wo time nipa no. Me breo because oba na obo 6 or obo me 10. Multi classes you and also be koto mo mami. That I'm not nante no akọ school from no akọtọ aduane no. But now multi classes you and but mu sa ade no. Mumu say be na me a mommy. But I am just being a student. I am just being the one that feeling say okay, makes me trust still when it comes to come feel or try them because to me be an mommy. And you want me more be an auto mommy. Say no only one say one welcome me. It's even a race. What is there to hate? What is there? There in a war. So I don't know if or ye be or tiano and or ye then or cutting if you know you're saying sadia. Because it wasn't making sense. And if you when I someone saying you are the ones behind it. My friends, so these are people that I would say they were friends because me didn't jaw. Me say, I just will be an chema day. Me the better was what me the because I want to share with them. I mean, I'm telling me birthday, na guy be school, na me need the birthday back. Me turn your money me me kwa me say, or to one me na birthday, you kwa na to happy birthday, me mienu na kujina ho. Muntu ma ye mienu, one version but I bought for both of us. And he likes that epe massima till today. So when I'm here, and yet nothing, I have not changed, but it made me know that mean to me, ye me manipa. So ushia me na se me ne wa anye namfo a na ma anye open to you a anye ona wa mpem adamfo the me hunu painti. I will not give you the sign of wanting to be your friend. I'll give the sign of I know you, but we are not friends. But the moment I call you a friend, I a level be I will do na me first or your madam for. A level be I will do na me first or your madam for. And there is one thing that my mom taught me. From that JHS now to SHS now. Me say SHS because I had my own share. I had my own share. No can't put me down and also know. I had my own share. I don't know if I want to talk about that, but my mom told me something that now before be 4 onim do catch A, onim do catch B, onim do catch C, onim do catch D. So if B and B Pia, onim say wona me catch o, oye den wona me catch o. Oye den, I haven't told A. And I have friends, but I know what I tell everybody, and I know what I have told all of them. I will be any. And I'm in the catch away to some extent. And I'm in the catch away to some extent. So me take this particular one or having himself on how can. That is how I have built omwa me circle. Sana me know matana. But they will not know. But it's something that you should learn. Don't just talk anyhow. Don't just do that. And sometimes so people can betrayal. Na se won't me go can't any back or kind of one some. And yes, only panic kind of one somebody might be confiding in you. But say if the person comes to do that, make sure whatever the person is sharing with you, over share with some another person. Yes, if you are nipa corona or can one some natural. But another person just so bibi ba nipa no say dan no crowd be kan or be catching me. So you have somebody to witness that you didn't go to just say certain things. But the person came to you because you rather made one person aware that say this and nipa so say I catch me I nipa we hu just so or chinebino nipa no cry now na for cry mbu say or concern. Say bia I'm a bad person I want to tell people, but I'll make sure to let the other person know that what will be want to be any so me about this person. Just so obey have idea because nipa nye. The poor men come from my back. Na me de abomachi nkwa na me ba school na me na sa na me de cho me bi sin me this is ne they weren't able to say anything to me like obia na me baby, but I was just happy God did it for me. And then now sorry the also my me first one me memory verse class I don't remember sorry, but I started reading the Bible. I started first no church or no yeah that answer the bomb pine sorry. So before I be bomb pine no obi our memory verse I even say they will not be reading. I didn't want to get myself involved, but I started doing it. I started going for youth camping. That was when I knew senior couple be wo. Yes, I mean senior me wo. But doing it for me, matitibi, I didn't have that testimony. But when I told God, if you don't do it for me, akunya this is free soro versus a man kofo no mo war park and so be ebe bon pa no. Me nye o, papa, because I am tired. I am too young. See, you might think say you be but that time my age any my journey no, it was too much for me at that age because had a had any enquire frail now to class near fraud with you now to class now we can wait now we can only she we then you are no. It took God. It took God. Maybe some will be beyond that. You know, we really school creative group like that thing that GHS group near then I took myself out a lot of times. So I was able to heal. And then we whole group new. One time one of them came to test me. Hey, it's been a while. I see that your social media, blah blah. You know that thing. Like I said, I've been bullied with words, with actions and everything. If one day I should sit down and tell you guys this, I even told myself that maybe this bullying thing be something that is part of my project that I will go to schools and talk about this. I have seen it all. And these are the same people that today they are under my comment section telling me how nice and how near my so many. Never give up. People will insult you. People will body shame you. But always know that umbo home. Sabi so bia nya akonya bo said the ono kasa pese oya. I'm not sure said the way you look no pese o look isa. But there is nothing you can do about it. This is how I coupon here. You can only take it and work with what you have. You can't do anything about it. Nyankopon di ama no. The first time I said never be brave, me insecurities are even my mouth was an insecurity for me. But when I grew up and I realized that people are worrying in panier just to get lips, bigger lips, I'm like, okay, fuck you. I am who I am. So that was it. So I am just here to just rant. I have seen it all. Growing up at that primary GHS, university, you get people saying bad things about you. There was one girl who were all good. So she started hearing one or two things from other people, started hating and now but sending me voice notes and she made a mistake and she listened to people and she misjudged me on certain things. I don't even talk to people. It will be to me time will sell will be keke for your friends to just not like you. And you bought that. That is up to you. Let's say that is up to you with school near Omo and I know more silence when you go so hello, hi, no be on the bed. But we are all mature, we are on the bed. So life has been bad. We met people, relationship and everything. People will take advantage of you because when you're a kind person, that people really take advantage of you. It's just like that. But all I can say is the Uboni, you cannot be perfect. Me, if you never go on out to say my yeah, me man in your mama because me nipa before me be a Christoni. So I have my flaws. I have made my mistakes. But when I talk about God, I know where I'm coming from. I know I am not pretending to make people feel like me Nyame. But I know what that man has done for me. Being able to see myself through school, you think it's a joke? That is university. We'll get there. I just came on here to rant, and I don't know if I made sense with all that I said. And all I am trying to say is that we need Nama Susukasa. Susukasa. Just know that and you'll be an person. You'll be there for them, but trust me, they are not there for you like you think they are. People are not who you think they are. Me shame ni papa, observing ni papa, and me. If you don't open up to me be a because I cannot be having one-sided relationship. No. Friendship, yeah, they mean to me. So if you have friends that always will want to listen and will not tell you what's going on, yes, maybe you want to know, But you don't want me to feed you with what's going on in my life, my relationship, and everything. And then now the other one such a them from that they be are you trying to tell me there's nothing going on with you? You want to keep secrets. And you're coffee, go home. It's simple. So these things needs to be addressed. These things needs to be addressed in schools and everything. People are doing people bad. And Okonya sana phone bi wɔ ne mmerɛ mu school and then so internet yɛ biribi your child will not like feel like she's worth it saa nkosi sɛ ɔbɛwie su. It's crazy. It's crazy. So we thank God say oyi me free that kind of friendship. So when it all ended, now she got to like me more and she even apologized that one junior won't trusted me once because why didn't she think about it? I was like, it's fine. Oye nipa, there are certain situations that will not make you think like human. You will just think the way you want to think, and it's not your fault. It's not your fault, and it's all good. It's all good. So far as me who no crying, I won't say name and I'm it's all good. She was like a mother throughout. Me schools and me choosy, yeah. She chose all my schools for me. She stood in when my mom will not come for certain things. She was standing like she became like a mother. So media, unfortunately, everywhere I go, I am loved. If you don't like me, you are the problem. Anyways, guys, so we'll end our story time here. And then let me know if you want to know more or you want more story times. I have a lot. Even relationship. It has done me shaggy. Yes. But anyways, yeah. So we'll end our video here. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share to your friends. Okay. I love you all. Bye.